Good morning, biscuits. Oh, I am feeling so stressed today, I gotta say. Wow, I can really see that the paint that we're putting on the wall. Little lady here has just like not been peeing the way she normally would. Almost not peeing for the last 24 hours. So I have to bring her into the pediatrician. And I'm just so stressed. I think maybe it's also my hormones, but I'm just worried about her. I don't know. She just seems sick, and I don't know how she would get sick because, like, we don't go anywhere, you know, for her to get a virus. The nurse on the phone was like, oh, you know, are you sure you're making enough milk? And, like, when I nurse her, my other breast leaks, and when I pump, I get milk. She spits up milk, so I don't know what's going on. But then it made me worried, like, am I starving her? Am I not making enough milk for some reason? So I'm not sure what's going on with this little lady, but I'm worried about her. So I feel kind of close to tears this morning, and I did all of yesterday because I gave her 24 hours to see, like, okay, because she's still peeing, she's just not as much, and I can just tell she's not feeling well. I don't know how to fix it. It made me feel very alone and lonesome, you know, because family can't just bop right over, and just really made me want somebody to be around to like double check on her and hold my hand and go, it's okay, you know. So hopefully it's just something minor. I don't know. It almost seems like if we had been out and about, I would say she's like coming down with the flu or something weird. But no, I don't know what. Tell me in comments on Instagram since you can't leave them here. Have you had that happen where babies just suddenly like, stop drinking and peeing as much for no reason? Yeah, I can't figure it out, but it's really made me want to cry this morning because I've just had such an overwhelming last week and a half. Like the last week and a half has been just too many people asking too many things of me, and now baby's sick. I'm like, was my stress affecting my milk supply? Is that, you know, it just makes me feel very guilty on all sides. She keeps feeling to me like she has a fever, but every time I take her temperature, her temperature is normal. So it can feel like, am I abnormally cold? Am I under the weather? I have no idea. I don't know what's quite going on. But she feels so hot to me, like so much warmer than my skin. But then the thermometer says she's totally normal temperature. But you can see she's just so lethargic. So I have no idea what's going on, but I feel so stressed by it. And I thought, you know what, I'll talk to my biscuits. You biscuits are always very supportive and understanding that, like, it's okay to talk about stressful moments in motherhood, in life. I feel like sometimes people pretend that everything's great all the time, and it gets really stressful.
I'm already doing.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna grab my phone and all that. Oh yeah, I haven't done the edge work yet. It's maybe another month. Oh yeah. Today. Oh, careful. Today I have a doctor's appointment with the chiropractor. I had it anyway, but for her emergency appointment. Oh, don't tug on her feet. Because my hip, like my legs, kind of gotten out of. Put on your socks. Has kind of gotten out of joint with my hip, and it kind of happened after birth, and then I was hoping it would go back into place by itself, but it hasn't, so it's been affecting my ability to walk properly. So I'm getting that dealt with, and I lucked out that I didn't have to cancel that because they didn't have urgent same-day appointment until after my appointment. So I run from one appointment where they reset my hip, and then I'm gonna dash right over to her pediatrician's office and try to make that all work. But and then today, this afternoon, I have somebody coming for a big work project that is setting up socially distant, masked on and everything, not in the house or anything, but setting up a big work project. I don't know what this is doing. It's not focusing. There, okay. That I have been waiting like 6 months to get set up, so it's a big deal. It's a big project for the workout course, and I've been waiting, you know, 6 months for this, so I can't really change the appointment right now. So if I can't be here while he's doing it, I'm just gonna like text message him to try and get stuff. You can see my eczema has flared up on my face from postpartum hormones. But yeah, I'm feeling kind of beaten, worn down. I'm like, I just want somebody to play with Abraham, bring me a snack while I nurse baby in bed, and get a nap. And I'm not gonna get that today. Today's ended up being really busy, and I'm just so worried about her. I don't know. I feel like something's not right, but I don't know. I have no idea what it is. I just, like, my mommy gut is like, it's not just being a sleepy baby, like something's wrong with her, and she's hungry, and I don't know why she's not getting enough milk, because she just stops nursing as though she has a tummy ache or something. So maybe she has a food allergy to something that I'm eating in my milk. Yeah, oh, my girl. But it's weird because I feel like I'm making milk. Although I feel like my supply has kind of dropped a lot in the last 2 days, and I thought that was because she was nursing poorly. So I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to make of it all. It's such a different experience. Yeah. Today is not going as planned. Look at that little girl. It's possible her jaundice shot up, but like she doesn't look like it to me in person. So I kind of don't think it's jaundice related, but we shall see. Poor little biscuit. I'll get you all better. I'm worried about you. Oh my goodness, motherhood, right? I get worried when Abraham gets sick too, because, you know, he has his tummy troubles. But he can communicate now, and so it's just such a different scenario. And he rarely ever gets really sick. Like, even a year and a half ago when he got a case of the flu, he was still pretty with it and active. It's her kind of like increasing lethargy over the last, I don't know, 30 hours that has me on. That's not good. I mean, don't get me wrong, quiet baby, excellent, but you want them to naturally be that way, not because something's wrong. Okay, I am going to go slip on shoes. I don't think there's any way I'm going to get any grocery shopping in or errands run, which was on my list to do today. I think I just have to set that today is like a doctor day. Today is a get the necessary things done day, and try to relax, because I know that stress is horrible for your milk supply, and I feel so stressed. I just feel like I woke up this morning to emails from people trying to finalize paperwork things for stuff, and I was like, oh my god, can you pick any worse time to be messaging me going, we urgently need you to sign this. I'm going to be at the doctor's office. Oh, ay. Okay. Let's go get you taken care of, my love. Yeah. We kind of had this awkward thing where we don't quite have enough time to go out and do errands, but we have like 20 minutes, half an hour where we're kind of like, can't do any work, but it's too early to go to the doctor's office, so we'll see. Abraham is stressed out because I'm stressed out, and I feel really bad about that. Because yesterday I kind of tried to hide a little bit how worried I was about her, but he can totally tell. Like, kids are so smart. And so he knows I'm worried, and he's grumpy at Pear for screeching when she doesn't feel well, and I just feel really bad. I feel bad. I feel like I'm failing everybody from every angle right now, and I just feel bad from every angle. Like, I feel with work stuff, there's work things that I need to be doing today that I need to do yesterday that I couldn't because I was focusing on her. I feel like I'm failing him and her and me because I'm not taking care of my self-care. So like the last couple days, the last week and a half has been really stressful. The last couple days have just been so cruddy. Because I feel like I'm failing on all fronts. Emotionally, logically, I know that like I should give myself a little more grace. I don't know. I think I might have to give in to my COVID bubble concerns and try to find a babysitter that could play with him so that I can get some work stuff done so my stress level can go down so I can take care of her, because I'm hoping this is just a blip with her and that I'm being hormonally overly worried. She feels so hot. It's so weird that she doesn't have a temperature. I don't understand how she can feel this warm. Oh, that is my alarm to say I gotta go. Okay, biscuits, come along for I'm a hot mess today. But you know what? You can't be perfect every day. Am I perfect? No, I'm not. Okay, smile on my face. Try not to stress out Abraham. And hope baby's doing good. And hopefully my hip and leg get joined back together so that I can walk properly, because I would like to do neighborhood walks. We're back home. Oh my goodness. So we've ruled out ear infection. Doesn't look like it's not jaundice. Her jaundice is getting better finally. Woohoo! They think maybe she just got like a really gassy tummy, so she's been prescribed gas drops, and we go back in 24 hours. So we go back tomorrow and get it checked on, but she has not peed since this morning. So if it continues and we get to night and she hasn't peed, then we have to go to the emergency room. Yeah. But she's having a quiet moment because she's been screaming for an hour, 45 minutes, an hour solid. Just bawling. And she won't take milk. She's just in pain, but I gave her gas drops. And we're doing the whole gas, like bicycle leg thing, trying to get that done. I'm gonna walk over this way. Yeah. Contractor is here. Abraham is watching, being greatly entertained by this project. He thinks it's so cool what contractors can do. I'm excited because, you know, I've been looking forward to getting this work project off the ground for ages, and it's exciting to kind of have a new endeavor, but in the same vein of the stuff I make. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm told I can pump. And try to feed her that, but she doesn't take a bottle, so that's a little tricky. Oh my goodness, she hasn't eaten all day, she hasn't peed, it's so stressful for everybody. We're doing burps and tummy wiggles and pretty much anything you can think of. It's like, oh yeah, this is what we should be doing, but I was so tired driving home that like I could have just pulled over and fallen asleep at the wheel, even with her screaming. Yes, yes. Hello. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. We're so lucky that the contractor is good natured and letting Abraham walk. And I can tell she's so hungry, like she keeps looking for food, but then her tummy hurts so much that she just can't bear to eat. There you go. There you go. I know the tummy hurts. We have to stay vaguely hydrated. So I'm supposed to pump and bottle feed if I can. That was her recommendation, so that they can measure how much liquid Pear is getting, but she doesn't take a bottle. So what I'm going to try to do is, if I can calm her down enough, I'm going to try to pump from at least one side while she's feeding. In fact, if we're calm now, I'm going to try that now, so that I can get a gauge of what she is drinking, at least from the other side. Yeah, I immediately spray out milk. So like, I feel like I'm making milk. Because I talked to the doctor, I like walked her through my breastfeeding to see like, could it be lack of milk, and I just don't think. I'd be really surprised if that's what it is, because I can feel my letdown occurring. Oh my gosh, I so want the tour. I'm just trying to get Pear Bear to not be so sad. Is it so cool to see what he's doing? He's getting it done. I am so impressed. That tomorrow today he's gonna prep, tomorrow he's gonna finish it. That is awesome sauce.
Tomorrow, really? But when are the people getting here?
I think they were already here. We'll see. Today has been a day of emotionality and deciding what I can surrender.
You didn't pay them?
No, I think that they already came. Of what tasks I can delegate.
You didn't pay them?
You know, they are sending us a bill for it. Yeah, man, milk's coming out. I gotta say, I think I'm making milk. So hopefully the doctor's right and it's gas, and it just has to pass. The gas drops will help. I'm doing the little leg things, but we always do that anyway. Because she felt her for any injuries, didn't find any. She just said that her tummy really hurts when the doctor touches her stomach. So if we clear that up, we'll see. Oh my goodness, how does a little gassy tummy cause all this? But, yeah. Well, it's hard. The angle of my breasts for pumping versus breastfeeding are two polar opposites. Uh-oh, did we stop doing kings? You want some more?
Mom, can you be faster, but I have been pumping this whole week.
Oh yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, she's drinking again, So hold on 1 second. So that's an ounce. So she got an ounce in that time that we were talking. So,
hey, so you know, I'm going to my...
Oh yeah, 1 second. But so that's an ounce every
we have a new cartoon to watch, remember?
3 minutes, 4 minutes? That's pretty good.
Remember the new cartoon?
I'm so excited to watch the new Octonauts biscuits if you are on Netflix.
Yep.
New Octonauts. Okay, why don't you go take a peek?
Unless you already watched it.
Yeah. Will you help me bring it
to
the car?
that.
Sorry. While we were out, I ran and got a few ready meal foods. I never buy ready meal stuff, but I bought a grocery store pre-made enchilada and some frozen veggie pizza and some sandwich bread, because I'm like, there's no way I'm cooking food today, and probably not tomorrow, and probably not all week, because I think there's lots of other stuff to do. And I feel so guilty buying pre-made food, but that's just the season we're in. And I of course didn't bring Pear's baby carrier, little baby carrier, because yeah, you gotta keep drinking. Because I thought we'll go to my doctor's appointment, hers, and come right home. But then I was like, oh, we need to get some kind of snack because we're out. So I had to carry her and help Abraham steer the cart with one arm while I held her with the other. Today is one of those days. Well, I'm glad to know you got an ounce. I need to look up how many ounces a day Pear needs to be getting, because I breastfeed on demand, I don't know those numbers. Biscuits, I'm popping back on here to say, because this is at the very beginning of Breastfeed Advocacy channel. So it's 3 ounces of breast milk on average every 3 hours. So if I can get her to do an ounce every hour slowly, since her tummy hurts so much, then we're okay. So 3 ounces every 3 hours on average for a baby her age. Give or take, there's a lot of variables there. I got a 7-minute nap. That's something. Hold on, biscuits. I look so crazy that I feel like I at least had fluff in my hair. Oh yeah. Went and checked on what the contractor's doing. Great job. And now I am photocopying with my phone, because I don't have a photocopier, some tax documents so I can get my taxes filed. Pro tip: if you run a business, have an accountant that you pay to file your taxes, because I'm dyslexic. I am not good at that stuff. It's not that I make a bucket load or anything, but that way I know all my, I's are dotted, T's are crossed. So that's what I do. So I'm getting all the documents to them, and realize that there's a whole bunch that I just never got in the mail, because I do, independent contractor, right, for a lot of my work. So good thing I keep all my spreadsheets, because that gets me my numbers that are accurate and correct. But yes, PSA, if you're like, oh, it's not worth it, totally yes. If you are self-employed, or if you have a regular W-2 and then you do a side hustle or something, it's so worth it, because I just feel like they know what they're talking about, and that way you aren't dinking around getting stuff wrong. Oh, look at this little face. Yeah, so I got her to drink 2.5, 3 ounces. It's not an exact science, I think. And then she fell asleep. And I got her to have a few sips in her sleep. So we'll see. I'm hoping when she gets up I can give her her 2nd dose of medicine, which is, you're supposed to do 4 doses throughout the day, but I'm gonna try to get 3 in today. That's my goal for her. Since we started later in the day. And just get her all healthy. But yeah, PSA for all us working parents that do our side hustles and side gigs and have, you know, little small income sources from a million different things. Account time. So I'm gonna upload that. Ooh, I know, it's so exciting. And then I need to go through like all of my numbers and make sure that I've got everything down to the penny correct, which is not easy. Oh my god, at all. Because I'm like, this year I'm trying to keep better records. Of course, then I go and have a baby and, you know, my brain is fried. But this year I'm going to actually attempt to keep better up-to-date as of the moment records instead of all at once before tax filing season go through everything and be like, oh my god, it's too much. Last year I was better. This year I'm going to try to be even better. Okay, back to tax time, which I only have 5 minutes to do, but I wanted to come on and say, you know, hey, oh yeah, all us YouTubers got to get our ducks in a row. Baby cheeks, I can't tell you what fat little baby cheeks taste like. Good night, biscuits. We are in for the night. We are, well, you know, she's gonna sleep. I'm gonna be up trying to get her to feed. She drank a little bit more. Woohoo! Still like that cut off. Still way, like, you know, not even close to what she needs to be drinking. So I suspect we're going back to the doctor's tomorrow. Yeah. She just started drinking, but we're trying hard. She spit up her gas medicine that I just gave her, so I'm debating, do I give it to her again? And it's really light stuff, so I think like in an hour I will. Baby spit up all over me. Nighty night, biscuits. I will see you in the next video. I feel less emotionally distraught than I did this morning, but I still feel really just stressed out. I'm glad I ate some Costco enchiladas. Yeah, living the high life. I worry about her. I worry about like worst case scenarios and solutions, and I'm not sure what they're going to suggest tomorrow. I'm really hoping I can get her to feed, and I feel like that pressure is no good for me, like trying to need a nurse. But I'm just going with the getting her tummy settled so that she is then wanting to feed more. I feel like with some of the tummy stuff, she's wanting to feed more. Maybe that's just like she's starving or something. I don't know. I'm so lost with that, and it just stresses me out. But I'm just super hydrating. I'm eating a ton of calories to make extra milk, because I notice, and I know this is not true for every mom, but for me, I really notice how calorie dependent and water dependent, but even more so calorie dependent my milk production is. When I skip food or I'm not eating like high calorie foods, I do notice a difference. And normally I don't worry about it, but since my hope is tonight to be able to really get her to eat, like I would like her to eat tonight, I would love for her to eat like 9 ounces, 10 ounces of milk or something, because, you know, it's all night long and she needs to catch up on what she's missed. So, and I'm eating lots of cookies. Oh no, what could I do? Yes, it's handy that cookies help my milk production, from the calories and everything, and that they're a comfort food when I feel this stress. I feel a little awkward that I've been so honest on camera about how emotional I've been today, because I realize, like, you know, whatever it is, right, I have no control over it, but it just really stresses me. I don't know. I'm an anxious mommy. I feel like this brings out my anxiousness, that I'm really trying not to have a super anxious postpartum like I did with Abraham. But it just does, so. Oh well, honesty. I feel I'm going to leave this stuff in. I am, because I feel like it's good for parents, my fellow parents, to see that we all have days like this. You know, it's not all like, we went picnicking today, had a great homeschool, and got everything done. No, that wasn't our day. Okay, well, this little sweet bean sprout, who I love so much, and who I really hope tomorrow, and I'll hop back on to vlog tomorrow too, unless it's like total chaos or horribleness or anything. hope that for tomorrow's video, like, I can come on and say she drank great, she had, you know, 2 or 3 wet diapers, and then I will feel so much better. Yeah. It's so stressful. Oh my goodness. It's like, you look at this little face that you love so much, and I've just been harassing her to drink. Yeah, I'm hoping the medicine kicks in and all is well. So good night, biscuits. I'm gonna give you a hug. Oh yeah. If you are feeling anxious, I have several vlogs on here that I talk about kind of some of my grounding work for when I'm really anxious. Last night I was feeling really anxious and I took a shower and I sat under the shower head on the ground in like a lotus position, and I just meditated a little bit. Kind of, you know, Abraham sitting on my head basically at that moment. But I just try to take a deep breath and know that, like, me stressing out doesn't help the situation, even though I am stressing out, but trying to do what I can. So if you are stressing out too, you can go check those out and breathe a deep sigh that all will be well. My brain immediately goes, "Are you sure?" That's just what it does. Okay, bye, biscuit.